Good morning and welcome back to Breakfast with the Boss. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss, each and every Thursday from 9:30 to 10 and 10 to 10:30 when we have two shows. We talk about people who have a purpose, a passion. It's moral and it's legal, and we want them to share with you what they do in hopes of you maybe joining their ranks, maybe buying what they sell, maybe listening to what they say, maybe enjoying what they do and thinking, I can do that too. That's what Breakfast with the Boss is all about, and we're here today with two very special guests, especially for you young guys and gals, and maybe even this older folks like me, who we get a little tired of doing things ourselves. So let's say hello to Rosalind Diamant, and also Justin Pamilo. How you doing, Rosalind?
Good morning.
And how you doing, Justin?
Good morning, how are you?
Justin and Roz?
Yes.
Okay. You know, you look at these two folks and you say, what the heck do they have to show us as an audience that could be helpful? Well, these two folks are interesting because, number one, Rosalind here is a event planner extraordinaire. She's been doing this since a young lady, and she wants to share those skills with us. And of course, her husband, and they've been married for about a year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Justin is a chef that can do lots of different things in lots of different food areas. So today, we're going to talk to them about how they're going to help you if you'd like to have an event, if you'd like to have a graduation party, if you'd like to have a bar mitzvah, a wedding, an anniversary, if you just want to do a dinner party. These are the kind of folks that can help you. And for you out there who don't know how that works, we're going to talk to them today. So welcome.
Thank you.
And the name of your company is?
Paradise City Events and Catering.
And you do it together too, Paradise City. Now, we got to start somewhere. We talked a little bit offline. Let's go back to go forward.
Okay.
You've been doing this for a long time.
Yes. Since I
Your
was-
mom had a friend.
Yes, with a
Tell us.
catering, with one of her very good high school friends had a catering company, and I was recruited last minute to help out
As a kid.
as a young
As a 13-year-old
girl
kid,
of
right.
13, and I'm now 30. So for more than now, officially half my life, I've been in the event and hospitality field.
Right.
So.
And you've been helping people all that time with their events, with their affairs, and you've enjoyed it because I know my son was did that once,
Yes.
and it was a nice. It's first of all, it's a great lesson. I think kids should have to work in the restaurant growing up as a requirement because you have to deal with people you don't like who are going to give you a tip. So you got to deal with that stuff. But so you've been doing that for a long time,
Yes.
and you've been doing it. By the way, folks, if you're not sure where they are, they're up in the mid-Jersey area, but they travel anywhere because this production studio is down here in Burlington County, and they were glad to come down and show us what they do, and they brought some stuff with them too. And afterwards, we'll also show you some pictures on a post-production basis of what they do. So you put together great parties. You've been doing it for a long time. It gives you the most satisfaction. It's not always about the money.
No.
It's about the happiness that you bring to the people you're working with.
Precisely.
Right. And tell me about Justin. You're the chef.
Yes,
You make the food.
I did.
How did you get into that business?
Well, it was just being in my house, and I just love cooking. I always told my mom, can I cook dinner? And there was a commercial on TV for Institute of Culinary Education in New York City, which is where I went to school. Mom said, why don't you go to culinary school? I was like, sure, why not? So I went down there, open house, and toured the school. It was amazing. It was about 3 floors of cooking and kitchens.
In New York City?
In New York City. It was on 23rd, 50th, no, 23rd.
In Flatiron District.
It was
Okay.
Flatiron District.
Okay.
And I went there, and 6 months traveled in New York City. My chef uniform, my hat, my knives, and I cooked. And that's how I got into it. Ever since
Wow.
I loved it.
And how long ago was that?
Graduated in 2013.
So you've been doing it for at least
14.
about
sorry.
3 or 4 years now, but you're cooking all your life.
Been cooking all my
What's the
life.
kind of things you like to cook?
Anything from Italian food is my specialty. I love to cook Italian food. I love the barbecue. I can do sushi. I can do anything.
So what you guys do is together, and sometimes individually if someone doesn't need you, doesn't need you,
Yes.
is that you bring to the table, no pun intended folks, you bring to the table the expertise of putting the party together,
Yes.
from the tablecloth up,
Pretty
and,
much.
and also feeding all the guests from their appetizers on.
Yeah, soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts, good point, soup to nuts. So your goal is to make sure that people understand how you can really help them at a reasonable price.
Yes.
because that's what it's all about. You want, and I think the big mission is what I heard based upon our conversation offline, is that you love when people get together and have fun, get together and have a celebration of sorts.
Yes.
Look, sometimes people die, you have celebrations in other ways, but celebrations per se is what you're all about, and it seems to make you happy when you make other people happy.
Definitely.
And that's sort of what this show's all about, is that your passion and your purpose with Paradise is to, yes, you want to make money, but you really want to make other people happy, and the money will come.
Definitely.
So that's I mean, I think it's important for people to know out there that not everybody gets into business just to make money. And you both have different jobs, I mean, had different jobs, but realized this is a craft. This is something you really want to do. And I think that's fantastic. Now, when you meet somebody for a job, what are some of the things that come out of that conversation? What do they ask?
Well, it's more so like, no, I'll try and have maybe like a pre-conversation with them.
Mhm.
You know, if I do have the opportunity to meet them in person, obviously prior to the event.
Right.
So it's asking, obviously, what type of event is it? How many people? Where is it going to be held? How, like, is there a theme or a color scheme you want to go with? Also, depending on the time of the year. So now that we're entering fall, like,
Different color schemes,
you know, you may have that opportunity where people throw those big, you know, not lavish, but, you know, sort of grand holiday, a Halloween type party or something. So, you know, that's obviously Halloween decorations, and then you still want to tie in with the fall colors. So again, it really is based upon.
It's like almost like an interview. You have them almost fill out something.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
I'll have it, and you know, I'll.
You'll make your notes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
so-
I guess eventually you could probably send them in a questionnaire, let them fill it out, and speed things along for you.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of food, we have a break we're going to take in a minute. So actually, we'll take it now and come back. But I'm with two really interesting people, Rosalind and Justin. They have a great event planning, catering service that they want to share with you. They want to prove to you that they're very good at what they do and they're reasonably priced. Stay with us. We'll be right back. This is Paradise Catering,
Paradise City.
Paradise City Catering. Stay right with us. We'll be back.
Decision to make.
Welcome back. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss. We are here each and every Thursday, and we're with Justin and Rosalind. They have something called Paradise City Event Planning, and we were talking to both of them about how they set up events. Justin, let's talk to you about the food part of this.
Sure.
You sit down with the people, and I guess you also have a list of questions
I do.
that you have to ask them to see what they want and how they want it. What are some of the things that people should do when they meet with someone like you to help you move things along, or to just make things easier?
Well, you know, first thing, you know, I want people to tell me, you know, are there any allergies? You know, that's a big, you know, part, you know, of cooking it. You know, if someone, you know, has a gluten allergy, or someone's allergic to fish, I have to cook, you know, the fish separately away from chicken. I don't want anybody, you know, to get sick.
Right.
And then, you know, for them to go into more detail of what the menu, you know, wants to be like. You know, if it's gonna be, you know, like Asian, you know, I have to work around, you know, like Asian ingredients, you know, get like, you know, like the chilies and the different types of sauces and stuff like that. So definitely the big part of the thing I want people to tell me is, are there any allergies? Are you allergic to anything? Because that's a big part of cooking. You know, I don't want people to, you know, get sick of it. Oh, you know, what's in that? You know, I'll have a brief explanation of what's in it. You know, I have a little card saying this is, you know, a shrimp Alfredo. The sauce is made, you know, with a bechamel, you know, cheese sauce. You know, if you're allergic to it, you know, there's something else over here, you know, more suitable for you.
Right. Do you set up stations, or do you do individual sit-down dinners or gourmet buffets? How do you do your stuff?
It would
That'd be more
depend
for my
on
wife.
the.
You can do either. You can do any of them.
It
So
would
it's
be,
just like, okay.
like if it's gonna be that more formal type of situation.
It's probably what you love.
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It's what, you know,
It's what they want.
what
Sure.
the host is wanting to
Yeah.
do as part of their atmosphere. Like, you know, do you want it, you know, the more formal seating where, you know, the table is set and the guests all sit down? Or do you want it in a more buffet style where if you have a large enough space, you know, whether in your kitchen or near to where, you know, your tables are set up, that you have other tables, whether
Right.
provided by us or, you know, for the house that's hosting, that, you know, we put out a tablecloth and we line up all the food, whatever, and, you know,
It works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more or less it's customized. We're not gonna just do a cookie cutter type, event where I'm gonna assume that someone wants a more plated sit-down type dinner when they may not. They may want each guest to just be able to get up, choose the amount of portion that they want of, potato salad and macaroni salad, stuff like that. They want a hamburger versus a hot dog. They want like a nice fish and chicken option for a seated.
Right.
So it's really up to what our hopeful future clients would prefer for the type of atmosphere and event that they're wanting to hold.
Folks, you know that when you start thinking about things like this, you need to talk to somebody. These are the two people you need to talk to. If you want to get a hold of Roz, her number is 973-975-8727, and Justin's number is 908-200-1733. Now, you've had a couple experiences already, and you've been very positive. Do you feel like you're focusing on a younger group or an older group, or where do you think your niche is in this business? Because there's a lot of people who do catering, and for different levels, and you're not the first person in town to think about this. So what do you think your target market might be?
Maybe more so like in our age range, we're both 30, so like, the people that are,
The two-income family?
yeah, like, and then who have either already have young children or who are starting a family, so that way they can be clients, early on, and progress downward, that like, when it comes, whether it be for them as a couple, their children, their parents, whatever, that they'll want to just turn right to us for each and every event throughout their future lives.
You know what'd be really cool? I'm always thinking of dumb things that I can't do myself, but other people may like. This is one of them. You create a package, a Friday night food package for 6 people, and you package it, and then you look for people who want to invite 2 couples over for dinner, and all of a sudden it's all done.
And
What a neat idea.
that's what we've tried to
Yeah.
do, whether it's, even in our own home and having, friends and
Friends over,
neighbors
right.
over, or, helping out a friend that, even though we're helping them, we're also on the guest
Yes,
list.
yeah, so what, yeah.
Having that opportunity to do, whether it be something small and intimate at home, whatever the time of year may be, or if it is in like, a venue, whether it's for like a bridal shower, you might be using a firehouse or a first aid place,
Right.
and
You need to spruce it up. You want to make it as
Exactly.
professional and make it as attractive as possible, no matter what the venue is.
exactly.
And I think that's so important.
Use the space to the advantage that we have, and to be able to know ahead of time where it is. So whether, for me to set things up and or to also add the decorations to it, I know exactly
What
how
you're
much
looking at.
space I'm working with and how big or how small or how much to make, to know ahead of time, okay, I need maybe only 5 of these versus 10. So I'm not, overdoing it.
Right.
And, it doesn't look overly decorated versus under decorated, and it's, right where it needs to be,
Right.
again, based upon any event and
Right.
wherever it's going to be held, because everything can be held in a home, or again, you're going to pay rent for
Now,
some type of venue.
Where do you get some of the equipment that you may not have on your own? You have access to other people or other places if you need something?
Yes, but we do have a majority of it of
Do have your own.
ourselves,
Yeah. Okay.
so we're
It's like if you
well
want someone
equipped.
wanted music, you can go find someone who
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
we can suggest, like, DJs,
Mhm.
but that's not something that
You
we
do it
provide, or we don't
Right.
have them, like, on, like, our roster,
Gotcha.
necessarily, so.
So I find that you're really intimate party planners.
It's a passion.
Yeah, it's a passion,
It's
very
passion,
intimate.
Something that we love.
10, 15, 20 people in a real intimate setting. You guys would just do fantastic. Having 6 or 8 people for dinner, the young people out there, he said, I don't want to cook, but I want to have my friends over. Call you guys.
Exactly.
We'll take
Yeah.
care of everything from soup to nuts, as we call it. Let's stay with us here, because I'm with Justin, I'm with Roz. They are with Paradise City Event Planners, and they can help you out. Stay with us. We have more to talk about.
My name's Christy Christa.
Welcome back. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss. I'm with Roz and I'm with Justin. They are with Paradise City Event Planners, and Justin is the chef of the group, and Roz is the organizer, the creator of themes, all the other stuff. Now you guys are so nice to give me a little gift here, and I got to open it in front of everybody. So I hope
fine.
it's not a nail bomb or anything crazy
No.
or embarrassing. Like,
No, it's
that I know
not.
your parents somewhere. I don't know.
No.
Okay. Oh my God, look how beautiful these are. So these are some of the things you make.
Yes.
This is what Roz made, because I know if you made this for food, this would be a problem. We can't eat these. But, oh my gosh, look at that. They're like,
It's drink coasters.
yeah. Oh, neat. Do they open?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to break it. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. See if we can get a picture of that. There we go, and another picture of this. This is what she makes as a special gift. This is sweet. This is really sweet. And these are only two of them because I only got two arms. I'll show you the other two in a minute. And this is beautiful. Look at this. It's a very customized. And how did you make these? Hold that up. These are beautiful. Oh, they use my little logo. Oh, now I gotta love these guys. I'm having a dinner party tonight. What are you doing? No, we're gonna look at this. This is beautiful. See what they can do. In other words, what Roz was trying to tell me that I didn't get until just now is she makes your event really customized. She makes it really yours, not just here's a napkin holder, but something really special that people can take home with them as a nice memento. That is a cool thing that I am very impressed with, and I thank you for that.
Yeah.
This is the kind of things that's why I love this show, and bring young kids on, if I may. I'm a pretty old guy, so forget it. These young kids on that have these great energy and these ideas to make the world a little happier, to make people have more fun when they're doing whatever. In this case, it's eating and entertaining. And by the way, when I was growing up, my parents used to entertain. It went dead, and now it's coming back again. And I think you really need to speak to these two folks. I want you to do me a favor, each of you, speak into the camera. You're looking at the camera. Speak into the camera. Tell us how to get a hold of both of you. Okay? And go ahead, you can do that now.
My name is Rosalind. You can reach me at 973-975-8727, and my email is Rozzie, R-O-Z-Z-I-E, letter D, 29 @hotmail.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.
And my name is Justin Pamela. I am the chef, and my number is 908-200-1733. My email address is mrjustin212@gmail.com. We will bring the paradise to you.
Mr. Justin, if I may, has made some pesto that he wants me to taste, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm trying not to spill on myself, okay? But this stuff looks so good. He opened it up, and you could smell it throughout the whole studio. So I usually have it with pasta, but I'll make an exception.
Some bread.
Or some bread, right.
Make an exception.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to leave now because I'm going to eat the rest of this. This is so good. I want to thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
You are
Thank you
great.
so much.
I wish you guys the best of luck. If we can help you in any way, we will. But folks, it's not that I have to help them. You need to talk to these people. They gave you their phone number. They gave you their website, their email address. They make fantastic customized mementos. Tchotchkes, sometimes we call them that. And I think you need to talk to these folks about something different than just a regular meal. So, best of luck to you both. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss, with Justin, with Roz, with super duper coasters and incredible pesto that I'm tasting over and over and over again. So please stay with us. We have show after show, but thank you so much for coming on. And
Thank you so much.
again,
Pleasure.
try these guys out. Give them a call. They travel anywhere in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, even Delaware for you guys down there. And they'll talk to you and help you out. And, oh my God, that's so good. I can't believe it. Where's the bread? Have a great day. We'll see you again and again and again. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.